Hello, Godpoker here from buypo.com. Just thought I'd do a little tutorial on how to overlap my text like shown in a few of my signatures. A lot of people have asked me how to do it and are a bit confused even when I try to explain it to them, so I thought a video would work quite well. Now, I'm in Photoshop CS5 here. It can be done in CS3, 4 or 5, it doesn't really matter. So basically what you need to do is create yourself a signature first. Now I've already made one, which is here, and yeah, it's a nice signature, looks good, but there's no text, so the obvious place to put it would be here, which is obviously where I am going to put it. But when you put it in such an obvious place, you need to make sure that your text really stands out and looks the part. So this is where the overlapping comes into play. Now what I'm going to do is create a new layer here. You need to open up your layers and then create a new layer, and then it should pop up layer 1. I'm going to change this to text layer 1 so that we know that it's the first text layer. Now the second part of my name is poker, obviously, so I'm going to use the text tool, click here, and in capitals type in poker. Now, oh sorry, by the way, my mouse keeps messing up, so if I randomly stop doing something, that's probably why. Anyway, what you need to do is select all of your text layer, and then once you've selected it, double click any blue part of this layer here. So you double click that, and this layer style box should pop up. Now what you're going to do here is, the default colour is black, so it can be any colour really, but it ideally wants to be something to do with the signature that you're doing. In this case it's more orange and blues, so as a secondary colour I'm going to use it as a blue. So we're going to go to colour overlay, click it, select the colour, and then go for a nice blue, picking it from the background here. So let's go for something like that. It's very faint, you know, yeah, but don't matter, we'll sort it in a minute. So now if we go down to stroke, this adds an outline to your text. It's a bit fat, that, so I'd recommend putting it to 1 pixel for now, which makes it look like this. Now you might want to lower the opacity, as it does stand out a lot like this, and your text isn't usually a focal point of your signature, so you should bring it down to about 70%, just so that you can see it, but it does stand out as well. What I like to do as well, which is an optional thing, is to add a bevel and make it rather large, which just gives it that bit of depth to it. Obviously you don't want your depth too big, but you want to make the size really high so that it's got a sort of like a lighting effect over it. So you've done that, and then you press OK. That basically gives you your first part of your signature, which is just the backing part, which for me is poker. So I'm going to move it down here like that, just so it's in a bit of a random place. Then what we're going to do here is add another new layer like so, and call this text layer 2. Now what we're going to do here is go to the text tool again, same font, same size, click here, then type in the first part of your name. So it's going to be, for me it's obviously going to be God, as my name's Godpoker. So basically what we're going to do, to save faffing around like we've already done, you're going to right click text layer 1, and then it should come up with copy layer style. So you press that, and then left click over layer style 2, then right click again, and then paste layer style, and then it'll make it exactly as your other one did, which is a bit of a handy shortcut. Now what we're going to do with the top layer is move it slightly so it's over the top of the other one, preferably overlapping 2 parts which can be intertwined with each other. Now you want to remove show transform control so you can see what you're actually doing, and because this is the main part of the signature, I'm going to make it the same as the main part. So we'll make that an orangey colour round about there. That looks alright, we'll have that. Right. Now, that looks all well and good, so you want to overlap it now. So what you need to do is right click, you have to do this to each text layer, you right click it and then click rasterize type, which basically changes it from a text layer into an image layer so that it cannot be edited as a text layer. So you do that with both of them, and if you notice the T disappears from on here. Now what you're going to do, this is a bit tricky this part, is you're going to select your top layer and then you're going to go down here and zoom in to about 500%. Very blurry, I know, but it's worth it. Now you need to move across and find your text. Then what we're going to do is grab the eraser tool, which is in here. It might have magic eraser tool or background eraser tool. You just want the normal eraser tool. And then in your brush you're going to want your hardness to about 70% and your size at about 3 or 4 pixels, not very big. So it's like this. Now what you're going to do is to intertwine something. This is basically just an image, so you're basically going to remove part of it. So let's say for instance we want this P to go over the top of this O. So what we're going to do is rub over where the P would be, like that, and then it gives the sort of impression that the P is overlapping the O. And we can do this with the D as well. So if I do that with the D there, then it looks like that. So then, if you zoom back out again, might have to click it a few more times. Zoom back out again to 100%. It looks like the text's overlapping. That's basically how you do it. Hope I've helped you out. Please check out bipo.com and Video Game Escape, seen in the description. Thanks a lot. See you later.